So I was never in the beauty industry at all. I've worked in admin for the last 20 years. So it was a big change to go into the beauty industry. And I thought, can I really go in with not having that background? But you can, and it is really a great way of accessing the beauty industry and the non-surgical industry. So I've really enjoyed it so far. It was kind of like, will it run out of steam, like if I don't have other things to offer? But I don't see that happening at all. I think it's just going to grow and grow and grow. So a friend of mine actually, back in November last year, got the treatment done from a clinic in Glasgow, and she showed me her pictures and I was just like, oh my God, no way. I need to get this done. So I went and got it done myself in December. And then when I seen my own results, and I was just like, this is insane, the results, I couldn't believe it. So the more I thought about it, and I was like, hang on, there's a gap here in the market, and there was nobody else in Lanarkshire where I live that did it. Nobody had heard of it. Any of my friends or family that I spoke to about it didn't know anything about it. So I started looking into it more and got in touch, and got a lot of advice and support from yourselves, and just kind of went from there. And then before I knew it, I was down in Manchester at my training. Oh, it was great. I really enjoyed it. All the girls that were on the training with me were also lovely as well, which was really nice, because when you're going somewhere and it's new people, it's always that wee bit intimidating, especially when I didn't have the beauty background and they all did. But they were all lovely and we all got on really well. We all still stay in touch now as well. We've got like a wee WhatsApp group going so we can bounce questions off each other and things that we come up against. And then the actual trainers themselves, Megan and Barney, they were great. So nothing was too much hassle. They were just there to help you with everything along the way, and they still are now. I must annoy them nearly every other day with a question or two. So it was great. I loved the training, and it was my first time ever going away myself somewhere. So I was like, I felt like such a grown up. It was great. And ever since I've come back, it's just been chaotic as well. My phone doesn't stop. Clinics are full. It's brilliant. Loved it. So we all had a shot of doing a tummy each and a bum each on the training day. Excuse me. And there was plenty of time, you know, they really spaced everything out really well. There was plenty of time for us to ask any questions if there was anything we were unsure about. The vacuum part of the bum takes you a couple of times to get into the routine of that and the rhythm of it. So they were very patient as we were doing our training, and it was really good fun. And teaching is like the kind of, which I think is the most important thing, explaining it to your clients, the like science behind it and how it works. It's not just saying, right, we just blast the fat, you know, it's they explained it in depth about how it actually works. And that really helped, because I did all the online training before I came to the headquarters, but reading it's different to somebody actually sitting telling you and explaining it thoroughly to you. So once I went away from the training, I felt ready just to hit the ground running and start straight away. Oh, it's been brilliant, like just constantly fully booked. And like I initially was going to be doing just maybe part-time hours kind of thing, but it's already, I'm like, no, it's going to have to go full-time. Like it's just, there's not enough hours to fill everybody in, and without them waiting for ages, you know, and like, I'm like, right, I'll come in that day, I'll come in that day. So it's just constant. Fully booked right up into May now, so it's great. I did do a lot of like kind of getting it out there that I was going to be starting doing it once I had got my training date. So I had already touched base with a lot of people that had showed interest, and just using Instagram, Facebook and everything to advertise. So obviously that getting that out there before you even go in the training, you can do that because you're given all the tools by BBL, the marketing and stuff to get going before you even go in the training, which is a huge help, so that when you do come back, you're just boom, ready to go. There was a lot of to-ing and fro-ing between myself, because there's a lot of things to take into account when you're going to start a business, any business, but it was just going back and forth, but everybody was so helpful. As soon as you lifted the phone, if you thought of something else, right, I need to ask that, and I would make notes, and then every day I'd be phoning with my new list of questions, but it was never any hassle. They would quickly get you the information so that you could make informed decisions about how you were going to take it forward. So I really found it really good, really a lot of information to take in, definitely, but it's all explained in a really good way. And then a lot of stuff can be sent over to you, email and WhatsApp, everything, so many ways of contact, so that you've got all the information that you need to get started. And everybody at BBL has just been great in supporting that. They've all been great, absolutely fantastic. And I think I'll be back soon because I want this new machine. So I won't be far behind, I'll be back soon. I've got so many people coming in saying, oh, can you do anything about this and that? And I'm like, there is a new machine, but I've just started, give me a bit of time. I think probably the flexibility. I've got 2 young kids, so being able to work the hours that suit me round about my life is brilliant. And not having to worry about who's going to pick them up from school or who's going to watch them. I can work all my appointments round about that and work when it suits me. Obviously the income's great as well. It's a massive Brucey bonus. And yeah, I think just having that independence in life and taking things on myself and running my own business, it's something I've always wanted to do. So I'm really happy. I think that it's something that is helping people to bring out their confidence, and that's amazing. Seeing their face at the end of their treatment, that just makes it. You're like, and they can't wait to come back next week. Like they just can't wait, and that's a really great part of it as well, which I really enjoy. As long as it keeps going the way it is just now, it definitely will. I know that because it's just constant. But I enjoy doing it. Like I'm smiling. I think especially with lockdown, I worked from home for 2 years. So like the buzz of being in a salon and having that kind of rapport with people throughout the day and chatting to the clients, I'm a bit of a gab. So it's a lot of fun and I'm enjoying going to my work rather than just sitting at a computer all day. So it's definitely something that I would recommend to people to do. Go for it, definitely. Just take the leap because you have got the support there to help you all the way through it. It's not as if you are, although you're starting your own business, you're not on your own. You've got the backing of BBL behind you as well, which is fantastic. You're not just kind of left to go on with it yourself. All the help with social media and marketing and just how to help your clients, that's all there. So it's like a business in a box as well. It's not just that you're given this machine and off you pop. No regrets whatsoever, no. Just that I didn't get the new machine. Best thing ever. Really, really enjoyed it. I really have. And I really enjoyed coming down and meeting everybody and having the day down there. Made some new friends, so the girls that were on the training with us as well, they're all great. And it's just a really fun experience. And I think that I would have majorly regretted not doing it if I had decided against it. So I'm really glad that I did go ahead and do it.